Imagine walking into your office tomorrow morning and your desk is gone, not because you're fired, but because your job itself no longer exists. And AI is doing it now, faster, cheaper, and it never needs a coffee break. Sounds like science fiction, right? But this isn't a prediction for the future, it's happening already. Later in this video, I'll share a free checklist to help you find out if your job could be AI-proof or at risk. Stay tuned, you'll want this for your career planning. Today, we're tackling one of the most urgent questions of our time. Will artificial intelligence take away our jobs, or create new ones we haven't even imagined yet? Stick with me until the end, because the answer isn't as simple as yes or no. Humans have always worried about machines replacing them. Think back: steam engines, assembly lines, computers, the internet. Each wave caused panic and changed millions of lives. But here's what's new: machines replaced our muscle. AI is replacing our minds. That's why this shift feels deeper and, honestly, scarier. A 2025 Goldman Sachs report estimates more than 300 million jobs globally could be exposed to automation because of AI. That number is nearly the entire population of the United States. But does that mean 300 million unemployed? Not quite. Let's dig deeper. Which jobs are at risk right now? Think about writers, graphic designers, translators, and even programmers. AI tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, and GitHub Copilot already handle tasks that used to require hours of human effort. Here are some examples. Copywriters. Companies ask, why pay a professional when ChatGPT can draft content instantly? Graphic designers. Tools like Midjourney create logos and images with a single prompt. Legal assistants. AI can scan contracts and flag errors faster than any human. Coders. GitHub Copilot helps write and optimize code. Translators. Automated tools do instant translation. Customer service reps. AI-driven chatbots answer millions of questions every day. Even Hollywood felt the shock. The recent writers' strike highlighted fears that studios will use AI scripts instead of human writers. So yes, these jobs are already being transformed and sometimes replaced. But there's a twist. While AI threatens some roles, it's also creating brand new ones, often in fields that didn't exist a decade ago. Remember, social media manager was hardly a job 15 years ago. Now it's everywhere. Today we have prompt engineers, skilled in crafting the perfect query for ChatGPT and other AIs. AI ethicists, professionals ensuring that automated decisions are fair and transparent. Data annotators, manual workers labeling data to train algorithms. AI safety researchers, experts pushing for responsible AI. Content moderators, those reviewing and curating online content with help from AI. Algorithm explainers, translating complex machine logic for businesses and consumers. According to the World Economic Forum, AI will create 97 million new jobs globally by 2027 in roles we're just beginning to understand. Here's the real secret: the future doesn't belong to machines alone or people alone. It belongs to those who know how to work together. Take doctors. AI can scan X-rays for cancer, even faster than human experts. But would you trust a machine to diagnose you without a doctor involved? Probably not. A human using AI as a tool, though, that's powerful. Consider teachers. AI can personalize lessons, but the warmth and wisdom of a good teacher is irreplaceable. Managers, entrepreneurs, engineers, people who use AI effectively will lead the future. So the most important question isn't, will AI take my job? But, will someone who knows how to use AI take my job instead? If you want to stay relevant and thrive in the AI era, develop these skills. AI literacy, not necessarily coding, but knowing how to use AI tools, ChatGPT, Midjourney, and more. Creativity. AI can remix old ideas, but human originality drives true innovation. Critical thinking. AI makes mistakes, you need to spot them. Human skills, leadership, empathy, negotiation, persuasion. Machines can't replace these skills, yet. Think of it this way: AI is the calculator. You're the mathematician. A calculator makes you faster if you know the math. This isn't just about your job, it's about your country's future. Nations racing ahead in AI will shape tomorrow's economy. Right now, the United States and China compete at the frontier, investing billions in research, chips, and talent. By the way, if you're curious about who's winning this AI Cold War, I've got a full video breaking down the race between the US and China. I'll link it at the end. The winner will shape industries, redefine global supply chains, and attract investment for the next generation. Even if AI doesn't replace you, it may change how you feel about your work. If an AI can write code in 30 seconds that takes you 3 hours, you might feel undervalued, even if you keep your job. This creates anxiety, stress, even resentment in industries everywhere. But here's another perspective. Start thinking, AI is my intern. I am the boss. Delegate the routine to AI and focus on strategy, creativity, and decisions only humans can make. Now, let's be real about the transition. Even if AI creates more jobs than it destroys, there will be winners and losers. When factories automated, millions lost jobs overnight. Not everyone could just learn to code, and not every truck driver can pivot to tech. Society has a responsibility here. Governments, schools, and companies must provide reskilling programs, safety nets, and fair policies. I've created a free checklist to help you assess whether your job is at risk and what you can do about it. You can download it in the description below, but don't go just yet. Next, we'll dive into the key skills and mindset you need to thrive in the age of AI, and comment below with your current job title. I'll analyze some of your roles in upcoming videos. So, will AI take your job? Maybe. But history tells us, every revolution destroys jobs and creates more. The printing press replaced scribes but created publishers. Electricity ended candlemaking but powered everything else. The internet closed some doors and opened millions more. The true winners will be those who learn, adapt, and grow with change, and use AI as leverage, not as a threat. Don't fear AI, learn it, use it, and if you want the full picture of the global race driving all these changes, don't miss my AI Cold War video, linked right here and in the description. This is Technical Lens. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share your story below. Are you worried, excited, or both? Tell us in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.